So right now I wanna record everything what I'm doing. Here's exactly what we're gonna do. I'm gonna record everything what I'm doing. Right now I wanna use the application. I'm gonna use the reader application. Here's exactly what I'm doing. Here's the text. Yes, I'm reading the text. I'm reading the text about Australia. It's a guidebook about Australia. It's Australian's guidebook. Yes, this is a book that helps many people go to Australia. This book can help them very much. Yes, this book can help them find where it can help them find where they want to go, or if they want to be in the hotel. Yes, it may tell them what kind of hotels are there. Hotel. It's what kind of hotels are there in Australia. Yes, for a wonderful, nice guidebook. Yes, previously I already started to read this ebook, but I I read only very few pages. Yes, I didn't read too many pages. I read very few pages. The major reason why I read very few pages is that it's kind of difficult book. I mean, the English in this book is difficult to understand. Yes, I don't know. It's my own experience. Maybe some people are okay when they read this book, but I have had some problems with understanding what is written in this book. I'm not quite sure. Maybe very soon I will soon be much better. Maybe I will be able to understand everything what's written here. So right now, when I read this book, so please listen to me.
Enigma.
And
Continent.
so enigma, as I understand, is a mystery or something mysterious. Yes, enigma is a mystery or something very mysterious. Yes. So right now I change the settings here. I want to make brightness of my screen a little lower. Yes, I want to make it a little lower. Exactly what I'm doing. Yes. Maybe I have to change the font here. Skin. Okay. So Australia great enigma.
Enigma.
Enigma is extremes. The driest and the flattest continent on Earth is also home to the colossal.
Colossal.
Colossal, yes. I want to translate what the word means. I want to translate it into Ukrainian. Yes, colossal. Colossal rainforest of Cape Tribulational laden. Yes, right now I know what it means. Also going to translate the word, yeah. Laden.
Laden.
I don't know why I didn't translate. Here's some problems. Internet here.
Impenetrable.
Yes, impenetrable. Yes, impenetrable means something that cannot be. I don't know how to describe. That cannot be entered, passed through, something that cannot be entered or passed through. Yes, I want to know. Impenetrable means something that cannot be entered, passed through, or seen through. Yes, it cannot be entered. But I mean, when you say impenetrable jungles, it means it's such kind of jungles where people cannot move. Yes, it's such kind of jungles where people cannot enter it. I mean, such an impenetrable jungles or where people cannot go through it. I mean, when those people such jungles, they cannot go through these jungles. Yes, or they cannot pass through the jungles or go through the jungle. Impenetrable, yes, I mean. So it's written here. It's book's Australia greatest enigma is its extremes. Australia greatest mystery is its extremes. The driest, yes, it's very hot continent, yes, and the driest and flattest continent on Earth is also home to colossal rainforest of Cape Tribulation laden years with prehistoric and impenetrable flora. Nearby, the world's largest coral reef adorns.
Adorn.
Yes, I know what it means. Adorns 2,300 kilometers of coastline. This underwater jungle seems with life and colors unheralded, yes, above ground. Diverse. I mean, diverse means I know what it means. Diverse. I want to find it to finish.
Diverse.
Yes, diverse coastline. I mean, this coastline is very unique. It's diverse. It has, I don't know, there's diverse coastlines. It buffers this immense, extremely large island from the ocean bleeds into thick Australian bush with towering, yes, eucalyptus. Eucalypts and all their growth forest before pattering out into the vast ochre outback. Outback. And yes, outback is, as I understand, there's a definition for this word. I understand the definition of this word. It means outback. It means a place where there are not many. That it's not very often visited. Yes, a place that is not very often visited, or it's a place that is far away from civilization, from cities or towns. Yes, it's such civilization that is far away from cities and towns. Yes, and it's not very often visited by many people. It's very rarely, or it's very seldomly visited by very few people. Yes, it's as I said, it's somewhere away from civilization, from towns or cities. Yes. Okay, it's hard to say iconic culture overwhelms with. Right now, we know what overwhelms means. Overwhelms means when something overwhelms you, it makes you feel bad. Yes, it makes you sit there feel upset, or it makes you feel how to say even vulnerable. Yes, overwhelms. Yeah, vulnerable. I know it's. I found a definition. It was maybe 1 hour ago about the word vulnerable. Vulnerable means a person who is mentally or physically tired. Yes, mentally or physically tired is a vulnerable person. I mean, vulnerable person means a person who is easily mentally and physically tired. Yes. Besides this, very often I like to use. I have a wonderful dictionary, yes, and I want to boast of this dictionary, yes, and the name of this dictionary is as the name of the dictionary is Oxford. No, it's a Collins Coboiled Collins Dictionary. Yes, it's fifth version. I have fifth version. And right now, yes, I'm reading the text and I'm using the application The Reader. And this application, I mean, The Reader, gives me access to translate the word I don't know. I mean, it allows me to translate the word which I don't know. Yes, I mean, I can translate the word which I don't know. Yes, and I can do it very easily. I want to tell you how I can do it. If I don't know the word which I am reading, yes, I can click on this word with my finger. I can click on this word with my finger, and I can hold it. Yes, I can hold my fingers over the word which I want to translate. Yes, I have to hold my fingers over the word which I want to translate in several milliseconds. As this application begins to translate this word into my own language, sometimes yes I can translate it into my own language, or I can find definition for this word. Yes, it shows me the definition for this word. Okay, right now we're using the reader. We're one nice application. So I don't know what else to say, because remember previously, or maybe it was 2 days ago, I wanted to do one thing. I have a friend, he lives in Australia. Yes, he lives in Sydney. Sydney, as I know previously, Sydney was the capital of Australia, but right now he typed that Sydney is not a capital of Australia anymore. Yes, there is another city that is the capital of Australia. Yes, and yes, I remember it was 1 day ago, or 2 days ago, I decided to write a message to him. Yes, I was on my Facebook page. Yes, I'm on my Facebook page, and yeah, I typed my message. Yes, and I sent this message to him. Yes, very soon or in 2 or in maybe 6 or 7 hours, I get an answer from him. I got a message from him, and he types that he lives in a really very wonderful city or town. Yes, but he typed that Sydney is not the capital of Australia anymore. That there is another city. I don't know. I don't remember the name of the city, but Sydney is not the capital of Australia anymore. Okay, so right now I'm using this application.
Craft.
Cinematography.
Cinematography.
Cinematography here, per editing. Really, I don't like to read this book. I want to read another book because it's a little difficult. It's many difficult words here. Yes, I see many difficult words sometimes. When I don't know the word or the finish for this word, I sometimes substitute this word. Yes, I substitute this word by another word. Yes, substitute this word by another word. Yes. I mean, if I don't know the special word which I wanna use, I begin to use another word. Yes, that is has very close. I begin to use a word that has closest. That is closest, yes, or that has closest meaning to the word which I want to use. Yes. Sometimes when I don't know what, and I don't know special words which I want to use, I begin to replace them or substitute them by the words that have very similar meaning. Very similar meaning to the word. Yes, to this word. Okay, it's a very awesome channel, but besides this, I understand get to listen to many Americans. I have to listen to native American speakers, or sometimes I can also listen to many people who are from Great Britain or from Ireland, or India, not India, from yes, Great Britain, or from Australia, or from Canada, or from Australia. Yes, if you want to hear an accent like they hear, but I am quite sure, or I am sure at 100%. Yes, I am almost sure at 100% that I will not hear the accent like those people who live in America here, because they have lived in America all their lives. Yes, that's why they can speak English very well. It's actually what they do. Yes, they speak English very well. But all my life I have lived in Ukraine. That's why all my life I have spoken Ukrainian language. My Ukrainian language is okay, but I have some difficulties. Or sometimes I struggle when I speak English. I mean, I cannot speak very much. When I say I struggle, I mean, sometimes I'm not confident. I'm not quite sure that I can speak English very well. But sometimes, yes, I know the basic words. Yes, I know the words that are most used by Americans or by British people. But I have some problems when I try how to say, okay, when I turn on an application, or I want to open another ebook, and the name of the ebook which I'm gonna open is the name of the book which I'm gonna open is Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary. Dictionary specially designed for English learner, for beginners. Yes, not design. I would not say that. I would not say that this dictionary is designed for advanced learners, students. Yes, not designed for advanced learners. Students. It's designed for English beginners or for those people who just start to learn English, who have some problems when they learn English, they struggle, and they struggle when they learn English. That's why they called beginners. Those people who know English, yes, but know English for a little, not very much, very little. So. Right now I'm using. Okay, right now I wanna jump to the other. A little further. Yes, I wanna jump a little further. Yes. Oh my goodness, it takes me so much time. I don't know why, but right now, yes, it doesn't work very well. Here's some problems. I jumped to the other part of this book, yes, but it took me about 10 seconds before it opened. Yes, it's reopened. It has opened to this page. I mean, it works very nice right now, but it took about 20 or 10 seconds to open this part of this book. It took about 10 seconds to open this is part of this book, but it's already done here, so I can read or not read. Right now, I'm gonna read about Placid or something like that.
placid.
Not easily, not easily excited or irritated. I don't placid paper. I don't know what I mean. I want to use right now another application. Is I like myself because I have many applications. It's sometimes when the one application doesn't work, you can use the other application. Right now, I'm a placid person. It's a person who thinks about everything that everything is alright. Oh, and sometimes he or she doesn't even pay attention. There's what's around. Yes, around it. Yes, I don't know. Oh yes, another definition. Calm and peaceful with very little movement. Yes, a very plastic person. Calm and peaceful with very little movement. With very little movement. Yes, it's a person. It's very calm and peaceful, and this person sometimes doesn't even care what's going around. Doesn't even pay attention what's going on. Or some sort of a plastic person, very calm and peaceful person. Very calm and peaceful person, plastic person. I'm a very plastic person. Calm and peaceful. So another word, placidity. Placidity is, I don't know, maybe how it translates word.
Placidity. Placidity.
Complement, I know, I want to use not dictionary. I mean, sometimes dictionaries cannot find the word which I'm looking for, yes. Yes, I like to use this application which I'm using right now. I mean, I like to use this reader. I mean, I like to use the reader which I'm using right now. I would say this application works pretty well, yes. I don't have very serious problems with this application. Okay. Plagiarize. I don't know which. Plagiarize.
Plagiarize.
Yes, plagiarize found definitions that it's plagiarize. The verb plagiarize means when you copy another personal ideas, word to work. Yes, it's the verb plagiarize means when you copy somebody's ideas, work or behavior. Ideas, words, or work, and when you tell or when you pretend and when you pretend that they are your own ideas. I mean, it's when you copy someone's ideas, yes, ideas work or something someone else do. Yes, when you copy a person's ideas or something what another person does, yes, and you tell that it's your ideas, yes, you lie, yes, you pretend that they are your own ideas, but you copy those ideas from another person. Yes, copy ideas. So plagiarize. I know what the verse means, but right now when I use another application that translates word into Ukrainian, yes, so so right now he was accused of plagiarizing his colleague's result. Yes, he was accused of plagiarizing his colleague's result. He was accused because he copied his friends. Yes, his friends were ideas for its work because he copied his friend's ideas, words or work. Yes, plagiarize. Plague. You know what plague means?
Plague.
Sorry, it's also written that plague can be an infectious disease or sickness that kills many people. I'm not quite sure. Plague. I want to translate another. I want to use the same application. Yes, I mean copy a translator. Yes, I mean like to use this. I want to tell you a little about the application copy. A translator, yes, as I know, it uses Google Translator website. Yes, I mean this application uses Google Translator. Yes, this application uses Google Translator website. I mean, each time when you copy the text, yes, I mean each time when it copies a text, after you after you click the button copy, yes, this application begins to appear, yes, or this application begins to open, yes, and this application confines the translation for the word which you copied, yes. And this I mean, yes, I mean, it works very easily. Sometimes when you are use your internet browser, or when you use many applications, yes, you can copy any word you want, yes. And when yes, I mean, you can copy it. It's just what you have to do. You copy this text, yes, and after it's copied, yes, this application begins to open, and in this special window, it has the definition for the word which you copied, yes, or it has a translation for the word which you copied, yes. It just works. I mean, you click on the button on the word, yes, you select the word, yes, which you want to copy, yes, then you copy this word, and then the other, and when you copy the text, yes, the other application, Google Translate, or copy translate. It means the application copy translate appears, and in its window it has the definition for the word that you copy, or it has a meaning or definition or a translation for the words that you copy. Yes, it works very easily. Yes, I like to use this application because it helped me many times. Sometimes it helped me, especially when I was using my internet browser. Sometimes when you read some information on many websites, sometimes you understand this information. Sometimes you understand what's written, but sometimes you don't understand what's written. And when I don't understand what's written and you don't know what the many words, yes, you can copy this word one by one. Copy this text one by one by special application, by using special application. Everything what you have to do is to select the word. You have to select or to choose a word. Then you have to copy this word. And when you copy this word, very soon another application opens here, and in its window it has there's a translation for this word, or it has a definition for this word, just as to work. So thank you very much for listening to me. Right now, right now I'm recording everything that I'm doing in. Yes, I'm recording everything that I'm doing by special application. I mean, recently I found one application on the website, yes, and I downloaded this application from the website to my cell phone's memory. And after downloading it to my cell phone's memory, I opened this application and I installed this application to my cell phone's memory. Right now, this application is working. I mean, right now this application is recording everything what's going on the screen of my cell phone. It's recording it to MP4 format, yes. But right now I want to stop recording everything what I'm doing. I want to stop using this application, and I want to save everything what I'm talking to video format or to MP4 format. So thank you very much for listening.